Yeah, go ahead and get hit with the 2/6s, man. That's your best bet right there, is to get hit in the face with the 2/6s. Good job, man. Couldn't have blocked one of the 6s and kept the 2, but I guess you didn't want to do that. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I'm your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. It always gives me great pleasure when out on our Discord, by the way, we have a Discord you can join, people start posting banger decks, man, and I get inspired. That's really, nowadays, that's what inspires me to brew. I see some of these banger decks being posted on the Discord, and I say, man, I gotta run something like that. And today's banger deck post from the Discord comes from other than longtime community member, good friend of the channel, Tanuki, who you may have seen, if you're a longtime viewer too, you may have seen me run a couple of his style of brew here. This is Mecha Green. This is mono green artifacts, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you something. We are running it in Alchemy. However, it's very easy to put this thing into standard. It is not, doesn't have really very many Alchemy stuff at all. So it can very easily go into standard. You can do both. I'm going to put a link to both versions down in the description, so don't worry about that. But this mono green alchemy, really smashy, really rampy, really stompy artifacts, mono green artifacts. So before we get down to business here, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe. It's gonna happen. He's gonna rip you apart for not liking and subscribing. You gotta watch out for that. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainej for our live stream goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person on Twitch. You can also follow us on YouTube. We are live on YouTube every night as well, so you want to hit that bell. You'll be notified when we go live. You can check out our Discord, where you can see some of these amazing decks that I like to look over and get inspired by and build similar ones to them, or you know, export them completely. Check out, and of course, if you want a copy of this deck for your own, go right down there and follow the link to my AetherHub. Love you to go down to the AetherHub and get a copy of your own. Get inspired by what I build. We're all inspired by each other, and we're brewing and we're having a good time. So, what are we talking about with Mecha Green? Well, Haywire Might is kind of something you got to really run with here. Really useful, especially in this heavy artifact and enchantment meta that we have here. So this is a artifact creature, an insect. It's 1 drop. For 1 colorless mana, 1/2. Whenever it dies, you gain 3 life, and you can sacrifice it to exile non-target artifact creature or enchantment. So the thing about this thing is, this is the alchemy version. You see the A version next to it. If you wanted to see the standard version, you gain 2 life when it dies. So that's the only difference. That's the only thing that changes. It's actually a 1/2 in alchemy, and then when it dies, when it dies there, you get the you get 2 life instead of 3, and they made it a little tougher in alchemy version. So again, you can run this in standards. You can see there's not really much of a difference. So that's what we're looking at right there. Teething Wormlet, another great alchemy, another great artifact thing right here. There's a 1 green 1/1, as long as it a Teething Wormlet has Death Touch, as long as you control 3 or more artifacts, which we very well might. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. This is the first time this ability resolved. Put a 1/1 counter. So a little bit of life gain, a little bit of 1/1 counters, which is going to be really useful for with Ozolith. Elvish Archivist. This is a new Eldraine card right here. Yes, this is an artifact green that we are getting here. 1 green and 1/0/1. Whenever 1 or more artifacts enter the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Elvish Archivist. This ability triggers only once, and whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. So kind of like a Teething Wormlet, where it gets 1/1 counters, it actually gets 2 1/1 counters. You can actually see they're holding the rose in the bottle from the Beauty and the Beast, from the Forlorn Beast saga of the previous Eldraine, so that's a pretty fun callback right there. But another artifact-supported green card. Ozolith, a green artifact, the Shattered Spire. This is the 1/1 counters guy. 1 green and 1. Legendary artifact, if one or more 1/1 counters would be put on an artifact, that many +1 are put instead. Then, of course, you can pay 1 green and 1 to tap, put counters on target artifact or creature you control, activate only as a sorcery, and if you don't want it, you can cycle it out as well. So it will enhance all of the Elvish Archivist, Teething Wormlet 1/1 counters we get, and if we don't need it, we can cycle it out. Sylvan Smite. Now, this is an alchemy card, okay? 1 green and 1, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. If you weren't that starting creature, then that creature deals damage equal to the power of target creature you don't control. There are perfectly fine standard replacements for this, and I'm going to show you them. Bite Down is one of them. If you just want that one, if you just want Bite Down, Infectious Bite is one of them. Yeah, there's plenty of things. Rabid Bite is one of them. It basically does the same thing. There's a lot of different things that you can do that do a similar thing that are available. Oh, the Rabid Bite isn't, but Bite Down absolutely is. That is in standard right now. So there's plenty of stuff you can do that deals damage or fights creature you control that does something very, very similar. Bushwhack, yeah, you could do that one. Curse of the Werefox does something good too. You can put Curse of the Werefox in there. There's a lot of stuff that is a fight card that does a very similar things if you don't want to play Alchemy. So Sylvan Smite, nice. It's just a removal. You're going to need 4 removal to swap out, but it is a very nice card to put down to hit some early removal. Tough Cookie, yeah, we got it. We're doing it. 1 green and 1, 2/2 Food Golem artifact creature. He is loaded to bear, man. He is going to war. He's got sharpened candy canes, and we all know how sharp candy canes can get. When Tough Cookie enters the battlefield, create a food token, so that's another artifact entering. Target non-creature artifact you control becomes a 4/4 artifact creature. And then, of course, you can sacrifice Tough Cookie and gain 3 life, just like a food token. You can just eat him like a food. Just eat him up, those gun drop buttons. He creates a food token, then he can turn that food token into a 4/4. Very nice. Simian Simulacrum. Another green creature here. It starts out colorless, artifact creature 8. The Dabbing Monkey, as it's known. 3-drop, 2/1. When it enters the battlefield, 2/1/1 counters. Synchronizes very nicely with Ozolith, as we can see right there with the counters. Then, of course, you have the Unearth for 2 green and 2. So if you pay 1 more, if it dies, it comes back. It has haste. You get the 1/1 counters to put on it again. You can place those 1/1 counters again and swing in with a Hasty Boy right there. Very, very useful. Very, very nice to hit artifacts, counters, all the stuff that we want to do. Tribute to the World Tree. Here's Essica crying right here over the World Tree being screwed over. But it does blossom again. So 3 green. Whenever creature you control whenever creature enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card if its power is 3 or greater. This is going to help with card draw. This is going to keep a steady flow of cards into our hand that we need. And then otherwise we put 2/1/1 counters. So if it's less than 3 power, if it's like a Teething Wormlet or Archivist, it's going to get 2/1/1s. Ozolith, obviously, will give it 3/1/1 counters. Very useful. Don't forget that with Elvish Archivist, whenever you cast an enchantment, you get to ability triggers 1 time, you get to draw a card. So playing enchantments also will trigger that. Legion of Clay. This is an alchemy only card here. This is all these golems coming up, which made of clay, and just ripping everything apart. If you don't want this enchantment, again, which will trigger Elven Archivist, you don't have to. You could put more Tribute to the World Trees in, and no one's going to be mad. 1 green and 3. Creatures you control have trample. Whenever 1 or more non-token artifacts enters the battlefield under your control, creatures you control perpetually get 1/1. Very dangerous, very powerful card. Again, if you don't want to play Alchemy, if you don't want to craft this one, you can replace it with something else, put another Simian Simulacrum, another World Tree. You won't have to do it, but it is very powerful. It will trample everybody, and it will push down range a lot of damage. Rootwire Amalgam. I love this card. I used to play this card a lot. Hit for wins, right? This guy. He's a 5-drop for a 5/5. And then you can sacrifice him for 2 green and 3, and he turns into 3 times what he is. So he explodes in power. So if he was a 5/5, he becomes a 12/12. You can see how having a 12/12 with trample is, a 15/15 with trample is very deadly and dangerous. However, he can come in just as a little guy, as a prototype, as a 2/3. Again, 2/3 synchronizes nicely with World Tree because he'll get 2/1/1 counters, which synchronizes nicely with Ozolith. He'll actually come in at a 3/4 or even higher right there. And then he can get even bigger and even more powerful. And of course, he's an artifact, which will trigger all of our other back artifact abilities and stuff like that. And then to finish up the artifacts, this guy who I think is underplayed because this is a powerful ass creature, Clay Champion, 4x, 4 and X. It's not a space exclamation game of 4x. He's actually 4 and an X. 2/2. He enters the battlefield with 3 1/1 counters for each 2 forests spent on him. So he is always going to enter the battlefield as an 8/8 because all we have is green mana to pay for him. So he is going to enter always as an 8/8. This dude is a 8/8 for 4 mana. That is a heavy hit right there. That is a big monster always. You have 4 of these guys in your deck. I know it's a mythic rare, but wow. He works in Selesnya. He works in white. We don't really need to worry about the white right there. He puts the counters on somebody else. But since we're casting all green, and he's X, so if you even pay more, he could end up as an 11/11. He could come in as a 14/14. If he has Odylist, could be ultimately 15. You give him something with Trample. You push him down range. You get rid of all those other creatures. He is going to do the damage that you need him to do. 21 Forest, 1 Hunter's Maze, 1 Shire. If you don't want Shire, that's a Lord of the Rings card. That just lets you create an extra food token by tapping somebody. You don't have to. I'll show you again the non-alchemy version, guys. I'm going to say it a bunch because I know people are going to be like, I hate alchemy. Why did you do this? There's going to be a non-alchemy version. There's going to be a link in the description for both versions. So don't panic. If you like this one, we'll have both options for you. We'll put the tree beard right there. 26 creatures altogether. 4 instants, 21 artifacts. That's what we're looking like right there. A decent amount of golems, apes, artificers, constructs, golems, insects, worms, 21 artifacts, 4 instants, 4 enchantments, 23 lands. There we go right there. 2.5 average with 23. That's actually pretty skewed because of the, if we take a look right here, if we take a look on the alternate view, again, here's the alternate builds that we have right there that we can do. This guy, this Rootwire Amalgam, you could actually put him as a 2. You could consider him a 2-drop. He is a 5-drop, but really that 5 should bring it down a little bit because he can come out pretty quick as an artifact right there. So Legion of Clay and Clay Champion are the only ones that you really are going to worry about. And Legion of Clay, you may not even need. You could put in Curse of the Werefox, or you could put in more Tribute to the World Tree or something like that. Yeah, so there's not as you don't need as much mana as you think you need for this one, man, is what I'm saying. So that's what we're looking at right there. Again, alternates for Bite Down, for removal, for Curse of the Werefox, for doing fighting things, alternates for everything that we have. We'll have the alternate version down in the description below. Very, very fun deck. I had a great time. Again, thank you so much to much valued community member Tanuki for coming up with this one. I just put my own special seasoning and spice on it, ran it well, had some good epic games that you're going to be able to see here. Big, heavy battles right there. Let's get into it. I've been wanting to make a good mono green for a while. What do you think? You think mono green's in a good spot? Do you think mono green's in a good spot? Do you wish mono green was in a better spot? I don't know. I don't know what to say about that one. Maybe it should be, maybe it's not. Here we go. Mecha Green. Taking a long time. Welcome, Conformed Cultist. Hey, Ulfir, thank you for coming by, my dude. Alright, we're gonna go with this. SMB 1 up. Okay. Boom. The Darkness is its Deece. You have to have a really low mana curve or go just ball with wall with prowess. Yeah. Cut down. Naturally. Boom. Let's put out Wormlet. Removal or ping? Another removal. Fantastic. Put down Archivist. Probably Sheldred Ring. Borrowmasters, naturally. Unfortunately, this is just like perfect curve It's just perfect curve mono black. Ring or Sheldred right here. Oh, Nazgul. Interesting. Swing. Bing. Alright, I hope I can put down Clay Champion. One ring. Alright, he's gonna look for the Sheldred now. Wabango. I guess we gotta put down Root Wire. Attacks. He's gonna look for the Sheldrissy. Can't find her. Found the Nazgul. Cut down, very nice. He had 3 cut downs, look at that. Call the ring, very nice. Swingo. Legion of Clay. Oh, I'm having a mana issue right now, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, Bobby, I'm having a mana issue right now, Bobby. He's gonna draw. Ping. He really wants that Sheldred. Oh, yeah, he can't fucking find it. But he probably found it now. No. Another ring. Again, they need to change it so the ring puts counters on you, really, is what they need to do. Okay. Listen, I can't be too mad at it because I fucking run this, so I run this deck. I'm guilty of it as anyone else. They get to draw their whole deck to find a win count? Absolutely, and why shouldn't you? He still hasn't found it. Oh my god. My Orzhov Ring deck? Yeah, my Orzhov Ring deck's not bad at all. I do like that one. Attacks. He's gonna find that Sheldred no matter what. Yeah, if you sneak for Autocross, it's Quaitons. It's Quaitons for you. It's lights out. It's absolutely lights out knockout. Beady beep beady. I bet he has a bunch of go for the throats that won't work. Oh, that okay. He's got that. Okay, draw cards if he doesn't get this. You should do it, man. As long as he doesn't put down a ring, I think I can get him. As long as he doesn't put down a ring, I think I can get him. He's gonna draw. Yeah, he can't put down a ring. He's out of mana. Wait. He could put down a ring. No, it's another Bullmasters. Ping. Okay. Another Call of the Ring. Is he going to swing? He is going to swing. Draw and discard. Ping. I'm going to lose some life. Okay, so we're going to go fucking ham right here. We're going to go fucking ham and eggs. That's called overloading the fucking line right there. That's 20 going in. He cannot block 11. He doesn't have the power. He does not have the power. Yeah, that's fucking ate up that line. Boom. Does not have the power to go over. Well, yeah, that's not a bad idea. You can run Golgari. Like, Golgari and Orzhov, I feel like are... I mean, Mono Black is nice, but Golgari and Orzhov, really, they do something, man. They do something. They do after a certain je ne sais quoi. Or, as the French call it, I don't know what. Okay. Blue and white spells. I don't know. Well, we really got to get that one. Really trying to push me to play Orzhov, aren't you, game? Aren't you, game? Ba-ba-no. Bum-ba-dum-bum-ba-no. Tough cookie. All right. Ba-no. Meta still works. New patch just dropped. New phone, who dis? He's gonna play knockback nickel shits. Jeez, subtle name right there. All right, let's do that. Let's do TV Wormlet. Let's do Tough Cookie. Well, I certainly would like you to come check out my channel. If you're not already on the channel, that'd be great. Oracle the Alpha. Delio and Cambino. We're running mono green artifacts. It's doing pretty well by us so far. Virtue of Persistence, very nice. Okay, so why don't we do Elvish Archivist? Why don't we do Tough Cookie again? Why don't we swing out? Bingo. Splicing Monstrous Rage into Literati for it. Don't forget Become His Brutes. Become His Brutes very good too. Maybe not. It fulfills a different function. It's a go wide instead of a go tall. Do do do. Throwing a test card out there to see if he's got counter spells, and the answer is yes, he does. He does have counter spells. Ba-ba-na. All right. Come on, guys. Speed up a little bit. Come on. Can we get some little bit of hustle here, man? Ginny Mondrak Glissa is diabolic. Ginny Mondrak Glissa. Jeez, are you talking about Abzan? That's a lot of fucking different cards there that you just talked about, my dude. Let's try Simium Sim. Oh, I hit it off. Shake it off. I just want to shake, 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 shake. Oh, the other Glizza. Oh, the other Glizzy. Yeah, I know what you mean. That other Glizzy, she tough. She real tough like, you know what I'm saying? Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Quality name there, nickel shits, yeah. I would assume that it does not. I've seen some pretty vile names. Ooh, he just said, you know what? Sheldred solves every problem anyone's ever had in the history of the world. I'll just run that. I'll just run that. That'll fix every problem in the world. Every single one. Let's do that. 5. No, let's do this. It's got an island. I don't like his possibility of blocking me. Okay. Next. No, we're not going to run it all in. Not yet. You would think that shits, this word in and of itself, would never make it past the filter. But you'd be wrong. You'd be wrong. Time Twister. Oh, he's going to do 7 cards. Okay, that's what he wanted to do. Okay. And I'm going to go down to that. And we're going to sacrifice food real quick. Give myself some life. We need to get rid of that shield, dude. Rona's Vortex. Okay. We'll draw a card, sure, why not? Resolve. Put that down. We're gonna eat some food. We're gonna put that down. We're gonna put down Swinging Simulacrum. We're gonna push, 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 and push. Yeah, take that, Sheldred. We wanted that Simulacrum in the graveyard, by the way. In case you're wondering why I did that, I want to run out with that one. I want to really run with that one. Sheldred. Sheldrussi, as it's sometimes known. The food is going to have to keep us alive a little longer. We might have to eat these delicious tough cookies. He can ping that. That's okay. We want it in the graveyard. Draw. Resolve. Eat that food. Okay, so we do a teething wormlet. We do that. Okay. We do a... Do we do a solemn? Or do we do a root water? We do a champ. Boom. We're gonna do no attacks. We'll see what happens here. Mox Jet. I'm really worried about his take a turn after this one. That's my biggest concern. We'll have to go wide with Solemn Simulacrum. No removal draw, I know. We can get rid of Mox Jet, and I do want to sacrifice this Haywire. He's probably going to cast Virtue Persistence, even though it's really not going to bring very much back. Beginning of your upkeep. I hope he does cast it, because I could kill it with Haywire. There's the end. Okay, he's going to take all that out of the game. I mean, I don't think I have that many of them. I got 4. I'd have done a different card. Me? I'd have done a different card. If he casts Virtue Persistence, I'm going to save Haywire Might for it. Yeah, Dantifa Nickel Shits. That's who we're fighting right now. And that's who we're up against. It's our enemy. We also could use some Trample. That would be really good, too. Let's draw a card. It's a green forest. Pump. Put 2/1/1 counters. Ooh, he took a 6 hit right there. All right. He's gonna draw. Man, come on, play your persistence. I really want to blow it up. Play your persistence. Come on, do it. Do it. Yeah, these new green artifact decks, they're not bad. As you can see, we're giving them a hard time right now. This isn't an easy move right here. There it is. He did it. We can hold it off for a turn. Draw. Clay Champo. Resolve. Boom. Clay Champion. Let's say we do 1. Pay that much. Oh, first of all, let's pay 0. Let's do that. Now we're cooking with gas here, guys. We are going to start putting hurts down. Persistently putting down pain. PPP. This is a triple P. Persistently putting down pain. He's got to have a whole suite of creatures ready to go. Sheldred, I don't think is going to do it. He needs more blockers. Lord Skitter will do it, though. Rat can't block, though. The rat cannot block. A removal or a trampler will help right now. And that's a land. Target non-artifact creature you control, non-creature artifact you control becomes a whatever. I wish this had trample. That'd be pretty great. Let's do activate ability. There we go. Thinking about crafting white virtues and mono white anti-aggro planeswalker token shell. Interesting combo. Yeah, go ahead and get hit with the 2/6s, man. That's your best bet right there, is to get hit in the face with the 2/6s. Good job, man. Couldn't have blocked one of the 6s and kept the 2, but I guess he didn't want to do that. Hey, what's up, Fadek? Pretty good here, nukes. Pretty good, my man. Good win. Not draw Legion of Clay. Despite mana flooding at the back end here. Pretty decent. Hopefully that counts. Oh, there we go. All right. All right. Shelly's Time Twister. We survived the Shelly's Time Twister. I'm sure you didn't mean that by mistake, Cookies. I'm sure that was not a launch the troops. God, so many players are slow. Indeed, Glencar. I am not happy about that, man. Okay, we got Legion of Clay here, which is pretty good. I forgot about this card. When I first saw this card, I was kind of hyped, and then I was like, well, it's a little expensive, but... Interesting. We'll do Wormlet. Probably gonna do Rats, maybe, huh? Weird. Talk about slow players, man. Oh, I gotta sacrifice a creature. How insane. I would have never thought that that would happen. In a million bajillion years, I never thought I'd have to sacrifice a creature. Never thought it would happen to me. Let's see if he wants to keep this rat. Ping. Alright, fantastic. We're going to do Legion of Clay next. Quarter shits. That's a good one. Because of nickel. It's quarter poops, okay? Get it right. Jeez. I'll let him ping me because I don't trust that he doesn't have some fucking crazy garbage there. Elvish Archivist. We're gonna put that down first. We'll turn a food into a guy. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Get hit in the face with the food. Bippity boppity boop. Get hit in the face with the food. Ooh, oblit like a robot. That's a tough one right there. Didn't expect that. Luckily we got some food to deal with that. Boom, 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 boom. No hits. Right. Perpetual power and toughness change. Ooh, Rat King. Okay. Alright, nice. Blight Belly Rat. I don't trust why he's pinging me for a little bit. I don't trust that. I don't know why he just keeps pinging me. Target non-artifact you control. Okay, so he could block for a grand total of 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9 plus 11. We can come in with a grand total of 22. He can block for 11. So even if he did that, it would end up nuking our board because I'd have to sacrifice 12. So we're going to go no. We're going to say no thanks, bro. And we're going to wait. Ginger Brute, I think, is the one that keeps coming back. Yeah. I do think it's that one. The plan here is to get so thick and huge that he that even if he does block us with Oblit, it doesn't matter. That's the idea. Voracious Vermin. Okay. Carmax. Maybe should have let it all through. Probably should have let it all through, as a matter of fact. I didn't realize Voracious Vermin. Well, I knew it did. Oh, fuck, man. This deck floods, bro. I swear to God, man. We might have to take some mana out, dude. 14. I drew 8. I'm trying to beat this dude with 4 cards right now. I mean, 6 cards right now. Floof. Yeah, this deck fucking floods like you wouldn't believe, bro. This deck fucking floofs. He's going in with the big boy. That's a J thing. I mean, look at the title of the stream right now, man. You know, we already know what it is, bro. I have supernatural powers, and everybody needs to respect and understand that I have supernatural powers and I can do amazing things with my brain. Target creature you control becomes not an artifact. What has he got up there, man? What is that card? Two blockers. Okay. Do that. We do that. We do that. We do that. Okay. And we try to survive. He's gonna have somebody live here. Cower Max the Rat King, probably. Hexproof and indestructible. Okay, boom. 5. We're gonna resolve. Proliferate. Mirrored and Avenged. Nice. Nice. Well, I sure hope it's not a mana. That'd suck. So he's got a blocker. He got a second blocker. There you go, guys. Game said, nah, you're good, fam. You're good, my dude. You're good. You don't need any fucking cards. 15 cards. We drew 9 mana. We drew 9 mana out of 15 cards. So, there's that. There's that. Not much I can do about that. Hey, what's up, X-River? How you doing? I won some Commander, then lost some FocusNet. Carter Toshner. Let's take a look under the hood, man. Maybe we got to take a mana out, because that shit's ridiculous, bro. That game was straight up like, fam, you ain't winning, dude. No, you could get one card and win. Any card and win. It's just not happening, man. It's just, you might as well give that shit up. You might as well just give that shit up, bro. I'd put in a Hunter's Maze. Rootmire Amalgam. Some Simulacrum. Sylvan Smite. Teething Wormlet. Elven Archivist. Enchantment. Ozolith. Honestly, Ozolith. Shirlish Mike here. The Shire. Legendary creature. Tapped an untapped creature you control. Unless you control a legendary creature. We don't really have any legendary creatures in this deck. One Shire might not be a bad idea. One single Shire might not be the worst idea. Let's do that real quick. One of those. Just 2 tap lands. Elvish Archivist. And then what if we considered putting in a Tribute to the World Tree? What if we considered that? What if we took out one Simeon and added one of those just for funsies? Well, as you can see, I'm having great mana draw right now. Let's try to close out big, boys. We've had some long... You know what I'm really enjoying? I'm having fun tonight because we're having long... thick, girthy games right here, and that's pretty good. Oppo goes first, and we're slow. That's a tough one. I'll go for it. We can do Elvish. He's probably doing Ring. Hopeless Nightmare, not bad. Rootwire. Get rid of Rootwire. That's okay. 1. Hopefully he's got not too much discard. Hey, thank you for coming, Tyraheen Rex. Elvish Archivist. I'm not Tyraheen Rex. Tanuki. He's going to play removal on it. So we're going to play Wormlet to Cookie. Actually, we'll play Wormlet to Ozolith. Kick. Okay. Remove. Alright, what else we got? Nazgul. Phyrexian Arena, interesting. Look at how much mana we have already, man. Targeted removal? Probably. Probably a Virtue of Persistence is going to be a -3, -3. That's my guess. That's my predictive AI algorithm guess. Sheldrussi the Apocalypse. Okay. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Send him in. Hit for 7. Gonna draw, lose a life, but he's gonna gain a life. Boom. Dropping adjectives in that order? Yes, we can. We can drop adjectives however we want. Don't tell me what I can and can't do. He's gonna kill that too, probably. Vran. I like Vran. He's a good dude. If this is a mana, I'm gonna scoop. Because we're getting 50% mana draws and a 1/4 deck and a 1/3 deck. So I'm gonna scoop. I'm gonna scoop. I've had horrible days. I've had days on Arena where I literally cannot win a game. I throw my best decks at it. I throw my best combos at it. Nothing I do will win a game. They're being fed just crack draws. I'm being fed garbage. There are some bad days. I mean, some of it is ridiculous. This is over and over again drawing 50% mana. I feel like we're outside of the probability here, but humans are bad at looking at probability. Rat instant kill damage work with Mama Norn Sewer Rich instant kill. How does... Oh, okay. How does it instantly kill them? Mondrak, so it puts the same 1/1 counters. Each player discards... Well, look, lucky for you, dude. I only have garbage in my hand, so... You should swing in. You should totally swing in, dude. All the food, they made the food tokens look horribly unappetizing in this set, which I don't like. I like the last set where they made the food look really tasty. There's gross eyeball soup and gross jelly and stuff. There was some good looking food in the previous Eldrin, is all I'm saying. Draw. Oh, look, another mana. That's all we've drawn. Literally all we've drawn. Pop, pop. He's going to gain 4 life right there. Actually, he's going to gain 1 more and then lose 1, so he's going to be at 7. Create a wicked roll. Okay. Sheldred is wicked. She's from Boston now. She's wicked powerful. One ring. Very nice. Of course. Why not make her invincible? And she's going to kill me right here. Boom. Then it's my turn, and I'm going to draw. Let's see what I draw here. Look, a land. Guys. What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? What are we really doing? I think I got him, though. I do think I got him. I do think I got him. Nope, I don't. That's right. It's if he hadn't put the one ring down, I would have had him. But he's invincible, so he can pull on the ring, draw, and lose. He would have died otherwise. Guys, what am I supposed to be doing here? Like, seriously, 24 lands in the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. 9 mana out of 14. I can't win a game with 5 cards, guys. I just can't. It's not possible. Against this shit, I cannot win a game with 5 fucking cards. Can't be done. Goal Capper, I appreciate you. I appreciate you appreciating my flood. We're gonna do one more. As soon as Tanuki left it, we started flooding here. That's what did it. All right, we're gonna go one more here, boys. I'm gonna take a mana out just for shits and giggles. We need one more win under our belt. That's all we need. Tribute to the world trade. I put another one in. Why not? Why not, man? Why not? 23. It's got to be 23, man. 23 and me. Put in Celestis. Not a bad idea, Ryan Lagwamar, but isn't that just adding more mana? There's flooding and then there's deluge. Yes, there is. That is how it works. By the way, guys, I think I've said it before. It is September. Your subs are dirt cheap. It's very cheap to sub right now. It's 25% off in case you want to sub. That would be awesome. If you wanted to do it, always appreciated, never obligated. Okay, let's do that. He's doing rampy. We might be able to beat him on the ramp. Now we're going to drought, see? Now we're going to drought because we took one out. We're not going to draw the third mana for like 4 turns. It's going to be like, oh, okay. You think I gave you too much mana? I'm going to see how you feel. See? Told you. I told you. Colossal Majesty. Very nice. I told you. Pop, pop, pop. Well, if he doesn't get some, he can get some stuff on the board here. He's gonna die. Yeah. All right, so we survived that drought. The game was trying to punish me, but it didn't work because he got droughted too. So maybe it overshot its boundaries there for a second. All right, we can do that. Valiant Vet. Oh, cool. We got a lot of him. Well, thank you all for coming. This is the end of the filming video. If you're watching in stream, there's still more stream left, so don't immediately close out. But this is the end of the video, though. Thank you for coming. Make sure to like. I hope you appreciate it. I hope you like this big green. Big shout out to Tanuki for coming up with the concept. Put my little finishing touches on it, but he was the core concept behind this one. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Hope you like this big green machine.